deck today, a Power 4 matchup between two conferences that now stretch coast to coast. It's Big Ten versus ACC with conference bragging rights in play. Welcome to Delaware Stadium and the home field of the Delaware Fighting Blue Hens. As we'll see, the Duke Blue Devils taking on the 16th ranked team, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And, of course, Kirk, in the age of transfer quarterbacks, this guy's been one of the most talked about dudes in the offseason. Here he goes. First game with his new team. What kind of start can he get off to?
Yeah, it's a big question mark. And the one thing about this guy is he's been able to win his teammates over right away, become a great leader. Now he wants to get off to a good start.
They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on third down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Gives it to the back. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
He'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Blue Hens begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they heave it deep downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. The receiver makes the catch. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Blue Hens looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Pitch to the back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
This defense is hanging tough, but they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. So the Duke Blue Devils offense out there for their first possession. We got a quarterback here, Kirk, who's just trying to find his way, but the coaches have said they trust him.
Well, I think that's a big part of what he's able to do, and the reason they're giving him a chance to go out there and be the quarterback is he knows this offense. He's able to get this offense in good spots. Avoid the negative play is critical today for this team to win.
They're going to the air in the first play. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. We pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. And the Blue Devils will have to kick this away. On a punt now for the first time today. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And it's taken at the 45. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. On 1st down, it's play action. That's a fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd down after the incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Defense is coming after him. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eye.
It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Here's the handoff. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. They'll run it from the gun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass complete on the crosser. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
In the clear at the 25. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Duke.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. What a catch! That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The shotgun running play call. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The pocket breaking down. Wide open downfield. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first.
Brings her in the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And the quarterback keeps it here. First down, looking for more now. Now here he goes. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here, this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option and get involved in the run game puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Off the play fake on first down. Now the pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Receiver makes the catch. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. The Blue Devils moving quickly down the field here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And they'll use the ground game here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. To bootleg here. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here at pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out, gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Chris, I don't know what's more impressive, the catch or getting his foot down and having the awareness to know exactly where he was. Not just the marker, but the sideline to be able to get a foot in bounds.
Trying to create here on the move. Wide open downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
The Blue Hens will line up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made quickly at the 11 with the offense in the red zone now.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Hens. A great catch and run for 6. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. And the Blue Devils will have to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And it's taken right around the 35. Offense comes out to start this drive. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. All right, so it's 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. A dangerous place on the field. Are they going to run the ball to get some breathing room or be more aggressive? Here comes the handoff.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second and inches opens up the playbook. Will they take a shot here from their own territory? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He'll run out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on second down. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Now, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's another deep shot. He makes the grab, but he could not stay in bounds. So a deflating turnover on downs for this offense. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Blue Hens will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Duke.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Ball handed off. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Running out of time in the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense on the field to take over. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick 6 last time out here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Looking for a man. Throws it to the right. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. An inside give now in the shotgun.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Blue Hens line up with a 1st and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Now, crucial 3rd down and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. This air attack is still unstoppable.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Fire to the right side, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Pressure is coming. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Fires it on the move. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens. And they jump on top here in the second half. PAT puts them in front by 7. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
Man, that is another touchdown for this guy, and what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also, ability to get downfield and make a catch. He can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They stop him right at the 24.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught by the receiver. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. They got him again. He couldn't escape.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
So here we go, third and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert.
Heck of a job here by this quarterback on third and goal. He is stopped short of the end zone. Big decision to make here. Such good field position. Is it worth the risk of taking a shot and putting a touchdown up on the board?
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. It's a shotgun run call. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. QB bootlegs here. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
When his quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit. Wasn't able to complete this pass.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic. Timeout called by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Delaware.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Bootleg looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Really good job here by this defense of taking away any threat downfield. Once he came to the outside, nowhere to go with the ball, so he has to tuck it and try to pick up a couple yards.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down? Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Blue Hens pick up enough yardage for a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. He's back to throw again on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Quarterback operating an empty set. On first and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. The Blue Devils come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
He's swarmed by the defense. Important third down play coming up after that completion. looking to pick up the first down through the air. Just trying to get rid of it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play to take away and a huge gain on the return.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense.
The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Grinding away on the ground. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Blue Hens.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Running back with the football. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off play action. He's looking to throw. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. What a grab by the junior. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. And the Blue Devils will have first and 10 here. Looks right for a quick completion. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game. But they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Tight end makes the grab. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Duke. That's how you finish a play.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the point after is good. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Offense ready to start this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Oh, and it's picked off, a crushing mistake. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Looking to throw here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. And he throws his third interception of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, second down and 11. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he make it to the marker? He gets loose. He's in the clear. The 30. The 20. At the 10 now. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Tough spot here. Third and goal from the 16 after that sack. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's a safety to essentially slam the door and secure this victory.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. Defense can't do much here. The offense can just kneel down and walk out of here with a W. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Keeping it on the ground here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. Now the offense is set up with a short field. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that